If you're going to be taking the ACT, you'll definitely need to know how to solve a problem like this. Now, to do that, you'll need a really good understanding of fractions and rational expressions. So let's take a look at how to work through this problem and answer the question. All right, so here is our problem. We want to go ahead and simplify this complex rational expression. So this is a complex fraction, but because we have variables here, we call this a rational expression in algebra. So we want to simplify it. Now, in order to understand how to solve this problem, you need to understand how to work with rational expressions. And of course, you definitely need to know how to work with fractions. So let's go ahead and get started on this. So the first thing that we need to work on is the numerator. Okay, now of course you can work down here in the denominator, but what we want to do is simplify the numerator and denominator independently before we start doing anything else. So up here in the numerator, we have to figure out what k over k minus c minus 1 is equal to. Okay, so down here in the denominator, we'll get to this in 1 second. There really isn't anything to do because we have this expression right here, k over k minus c. Now, just a quick little observation. If you're thinking that you can cross-cancel these k's, that's an absolute no-no. You definitely can't cross-cancel these k's right here. Matter of fact, let me show you real quick why that is. So let's suppose I have this problem, 3 over 3 minus 1. Now, if we do this problem, what is the answer? Well, it's going to be 3 over 3 minus 1, which of course is 2. Okay, because this fraction bar is basically separating the denominator from the numerator. But if we went ahead and said, well, we can cross cancel these 3's and maybe be left with the 1 up there, that would change our answer to 1 divided by negative 1, which would be negative 1, which of course is not our answer. Okay, so be very careful of cross canceling here when you have a sum or difference. This is a very classic error. Now, when you can cross cancel is when you have like factors. So if you had like k over k times c, and algebraically you would write that this way, kc, well then you can cross cancel those k's. Okay, so just a little side note there, but this is really important for us to not make any errors. But we do need to work on this right here. So we have k over k minus c minus 1. All right, so let's clean this up, and then we'll continue on with the rest of the problem. All right, so this is our numerator. We have k over k minus c, and we're subtracting 1. But I want to think of that 1 as a fraction, so 1 over 1. So how do you subtract fractions? Well, the way you subtract fractions is you need to find the lowest common denominator. So down here I have k minus c as a denominator and then 1. So the LCD here is k minus c. So what we need to do here is change this fraction such that its denominator is k minus c. So how do we change a 1 to a k minus c? We'll just multiply it by k minus c. Same thing up here in the numerator, k minus c. So you're going to end up with the expression k over k minus c minus k minus c over k minus c. Okay, so just a quick review here. If I have 3 over 7 minus 1 over 7, this is going to be equal to 3 minus 1 over 7, right? So you can subtract fractions when the denominators are the same. So now that we have the same denominator, we're going to go ahead and subtract the respective numerators, right? So that's what we're doing right here. Anytime you get stuck with a rational expression, it's a good idea to maybe take a look at a simple fraction problem just as a quick review on what to do, because working with rational expressions is basically the same thing as working with fractions. Okay, so here we now have this same denominator, k minus c. So we're going to subtract the numerators. So we've got to be very careful here. This is going to be k minus parentheses k minus c. So when you have sums and differences, it's always a really good idea to put them in parentheses, because if you just wrote k minus c, you would make a big error. All right, so we're down to k minus c in parentheses over k minus c. Okay, so I'm going to erase this here so we can focus on what to do next. And this is really critical, because if you don't do this, you will make an error. So k minus parentheses k minus c is what? Well, we have to distribute this negative or negative 1 to this k and this negative c. So minus 1 times k is negative k, and minus 1 times this negative c is a positive c. So this entire expression is going to be equal to k minus k plus c over k minus c. Okay, so we're almost there because now we can cross cancel these k's. K minus k is 0. So we're left with c over k minus c. All right, so this is now our numerator. Now let's go ahead and put this together. If you're going to be taking the ACT, you don't want to take a chance on a low score because of weak math skills. So instead of guessing on math questions, why not answer them confidently? So make sure to check out my full ACT math test prep course. It is very comprehensive and has step-by-step lessons with thousands of practice problems just like this. So if you want to check it out, just follow the link in the description so we can see what's going on. So here is our original problem, but we see that our numerator now is equal to c over k minus c over k minus c. So what we need to do when you're dealing with the complex fraction is write this differently. This is the numerator and this is the denominator. So it's this divided by this. So let's write this differently. Okay, so instead of c over k minus c over k minus c, we're going to write it this way. So we're going to have c over k minus c divided by k over k minus c. Okay, so now that we have our expression written this way, this is going to be very easy. So let's go ahead and continue on. So what we're doing here is we are dividing fractions. All right, so we have this fraction divided by this fraction, or this rational expression divided by this rational expression. So how do you divide fractions or rational expressions? Well, we have to go from division to multiplication by flipping the fraction or rational expression to the right of the division operator upside down. So instead of k over k minus c, we'll have k minus c over k. All right, so we're almost there because if you notice, we have k minus c and k minus c, okay? And we are multiplying. So how do you multiply fractions? Well, you simply multiply the respective numerators and denominators. So technically, you're going to end up with one big group here, right? So it's going to be c times k minus c over k minus c times k, okay? So now you have like factors, and you could cross cancel these k minus c's right there, and you're going to end up with a c and a k. So our final answer is c over k. All right, so I hope this video helped you out if you are preparing for the ACT. And if you want more step-by-step practice like this, make sure to check out my full ACT math test prep course. You can get started right away by following the link in the description.